can see what's left inside the shell of me. Scars that whisper, wounds still cry, but I'm too numb to ask why. I've drowned in echoes I call true, buried deep since shattered you. Ashes of me scattered wide, blown by the storm I kept inside. I'm fading slow, can feel the flame, but still I stand without a name. They told me silence makes me strong, but silence made the pain live long. I clawed through shadows in my mind, just to lose what I can't find. If I still breathe, then there's a spark somewhere beyond this endless dark. Ashes of me scattered wide, blown by the storm I kept I wear. No escape, just static air. Ghost behind a plastic glow. I don't feel, but I still go. Hearts replaced with usernames. Empty souls with empty fame. Click, tap, obey, another piece of me decays. I'm locked in digital chains, wired deep into my brain. No one sees the cage I wear. No escape, just static air. We trade our truth for comfort, our thoughts for algorithm. We think we rule the machine, but the machine rules life. I'm locked in digital chains. No blood, no soul remains. Plug me out or kill the spark. I'm just noise inside the dark. skies. inside my head. Each grain of word I left unsaid. I walk in loops that never fade. A ghost beneath the light I made. I see her face through every crack, but time won't ever bring her back. Trapped in the hourglass, drowning in years. Each second cuts deeper, fueled by my fears. I try to run, but the past always stays, caught in the echo of a long faded days. The mirror shows a younger me, still chained to what will never be. I scream, but all the clocks just stare and whisper truths I cannot bear. I beg for sleep, but dreams rewind to every fault I left behind. Trapped in the hourglass, drowning in years. Each second cuts deeper, fueled by my fears. I try to run, but the past always stays, caught in the echo of a long faded sleep. I see the future through the haze, but all I feel are colder days. The past await, I can't outrun. My life repeats, but never done. Trapped in the hourglass, drowning in years. Each second cuts deeper, fueled by my fears. I try to run, but the cross was carved from bones of dead. Kissed the ring, ignored the screams. Salvation so